Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? So, as y'all can tell, that video, the Fuller Tekken players rant, was definitely made out of salt. I feel like that's kind of not obvious, but that's kind of the undertone of that. So here I'm coming back with not a response to the comments, but just kind of my thoughts about it, like looking back on it. Because I know when I recorded that, I felt very like robbed and frustrated. And I say robbed because I really did feel like the Devilgen nerfs just completely screwed up a lot of what the character had, and it's just really annoying. And I'm sure a lot of y'all can empathize with that. That when your character gets nerfed, it's hard to like you have to readjust your entire game plan and everything that comes with that, and it's just kind of annoying. So I was really frustrated at that. So I'm just gonna go in order with what I want to respond to real quick. So there's George Perak is 9 or 8195, who's talking about you are talking about the player base being the worst, but your complaining is contributing to it. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm 100% acknowledge that. And I don't really like this video being up there because it's spreading negativity. And if you've watched any of the other stuff I put out, I try to promote as much positivity as possible. And if it's not coming across that way, then I'm going to try and change my ways, because that's really what I want to do, because there's already so much negativity in this world. And I don't want to be contributing more. Even just in this space of Tekken 8, there's so much negativity. And I feel like that me uploading this was kind of a lapse in my own judgment. Like, do I really want to be remembered for making this? So I agree with what he's saying about that. And as far as like, don't let the purple or blue rank pixels get to your head, bruh, it's frustrating. Like, I was a league player back in the day, so it's kind of ingrained in my head that means something, because people in league judge you based off of that. So it's kind of ingrained in your head, and it's hard to get over. I think I'm slowly getting over it, but it's just very frustrating. And I'm sure everybody listening to this and watching this knows that. And then we have people talking about the Yoshi stuff. Hot Durger01 talking about the Yoshi gimmicks. Bro, I'm not going to lie. A lot of the Yoshimitsu players are just very, very unpredictable. And it feels like you're playing a casino game. I don't gamble, by the way, but it feels like that. It feels like, oh, you guess this, guess that, do this, do that. And I just don't think that's fun. But that's just me. And then we got people, I don't even want to butcher this guy's name. Zazalim Gaming Videos 6881 talking about how I'm wrong about the player base, and that the actual core Tekken player base isn't like this. It's the people that were brought in with this game. I can agree with that. But I just think that it's interesting how every one of the big three fighting game communities, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Tekken, are toxic within their own right. Nobody's going to say that's not true. But I feel like specifically in Tekken, the one and dones are on another level. And maybe that's just because the ranked system allows for that. This in Street Fighter does too, but I don't find myself getting one and done as much in Street Fighter as I do in Tekken. And in MK, if you quit, you lose the set. So, I don't know. I kind of agree with this, but I also disagree a little bit. And I do think that the casual appeal of Tekken is very much working against it in this regard. And then we have Hello VQ8SN talking about get good, man. Nothing prevents people from taking God of Destruction on Devilgen. And this video was also recorded after like a couple week break from me. So I really shouldn't have uploaded this, but I'm glad I did, because it shows like part of the growth that I'm trying to go through with fighting games in general. So yeah, that's generally the response I wanted to make to this, that I'm like not very pleased with myself that I put this out there and that this is on my channel for everybody to view and everybody to see. It's not the positivity that I pride myself on in a lot of these other videos. So yeah, that's really what I want everybody who's watching this. If anybody or those people that I mentioned are watching this, that's really what I wanted to take away. And y'all are all valid. And I appreciate us having like a civil discussion and nobody like getting super offended. I feel like that was really nice, and I learned something. And as a person who's, again, somewhat new to Tekken, it's very encouraging. It makes me want to pick the game up again. However, I just got off of another session, and you'll never guess what the hell happened. We got one and done, I want to say 3 times, by an Alyssa, a Garyu Alyssa, who is, I don't even know what else to call it. It's mashing. Huarang also doing the same thing. And there was probably a couple others that I'll put on the screen for this. And my takeaway, I deranked from one of them. I think it may have been the Alyssa. I deranked from that. It's just frustrating. I don't really think it's the rank necessarily. It's the, I want to play more and get used to this person's play style so I can improve. And that's what's fun in fighting games to me, is improving, seeing the progress. If you go back to my first Tekken video on here, Fuller Devil Demon, if you go all the way back to that video, you're going to see progress. And that's been what, like 3 months maybe? Yeah, 3 months as of yesterday. So that I really hold deep in my heart is just improving, because I'm also coming from like a musical background with guitar and clarinet and saxophone and stuff. So improvement is something I value greatly, and people just like to take that away from you, which is really what makes me upset and gets me my gears grinded, or whatever the phrase is. So yeah, I hope that if anybody watching this, anybody who commented is watching this, I hope y'all are doing good, and thank you for your nice replies and not just like being annoying, as we all know a lot of people on this website and on the internet love to do, just to call you out and then not listen to what you have to say. I appreciate all of you listening to what I had to say and replying to that. It was very nice. The message is, listen to other people. This video, listen to other people. You're not always going to be right, and you got to keep an open mind. Fuller, RIP Fuller. See y'all in the next one.